Happening down here on the field is that famous brothers who have played in All-Ireland finals since 1975 are about to be introduced to the crowd here at Croke Park. But just very, very briefly, Gerlach Nan, referring back to the Jerry Quinn story, this was the big speculation for the last couple of days. Now we know.
Yeah, and it's a bit of a distraction as well. You know, I prefer if it was out of the way earlier on in the week, but now that we know he's playing, I met Jerry last Saturday. He seemed to have no chance of playing. He had 2 pins in his hand all the time. Friday night he trained, pins were out. He seemed going very, very well. Of course, the big test will be when he gets a tackle, when he goes into him for the clash. But if you want to start if you want to play an injured player, play him from the start. They've done the right thing. You still have 4 more subs, even if you take him off. He's such a valuable player that he's worth a chance. They've done the right thing, so let's hope everything goes well for him.
Let's hope it does indeed. Hero players who have played with distinction on All-Ireland Day, and as I said, brothers in arms. Let's pick up on the presentation to the crowd.
Yes, we've just seen a very warm round of applause for the first of the brothers, Brendan Cummins and Ray Cummins from 1976, of course, and now the turn of the Cashmans. Tom, former Cork manager, of course, and Jim Cashman from 1986 and 1990. Then on to the Kilkenny group here, and the Hendersons, John and Ger. Great cheer. And then, of course, there are the Brennans, Nicky and Kieran Brennan, and Canis Brennan as well.
These people here. I'll move into that in a second. We're blocking the view.
Canis there on the right-hand side. And let's stay with Kilkenny. And where would a presentation like this be without the significant contribution of the Fennellys? So Ger, Liam and Kevin Fennelly.
Coming to Dunkley and competition, there are 9 in all from Galway. Jimmy Cooney in 1980 and Joe Cooney in 87 and 88, the Cooneys.
Big Galway cheer here for Joe, such a marvellously talented player, and Jimmy before him, and of course became a referee.
1923, 3 Connolly brothers played on the team. Michael, Joe, who captained the team, and the great John, Winter e Conila of Huden Gallagher.
Winter e Conila, indeed. Joe, John, and Michael Connolly. Joe, who made that famous speech back in 1980.
There were 2 Ryans there as well. The Ryans are next in order. John in 1980, August Aina in 87 and 88.
John Ryan and Aina there on the left-hand side.
And finally from Galway, would you believe, the Kilkennys? Ollie in 87 and 88 and Tony in 88. The Kilkennys from Galway. Ollie
Kilkenny and Anthony Kilkenny as well.
With 3 Bonner brothers, Colin, Connell and Cormac the Viking, winners in 89 and 91, the Bonners.
And their brother Kieran is watching this right now out in Toronto.
And the Ryans of Tipperary were there also for those 2 wins. Bobby, who was captain in 89, August Aiden, who was there for the 2 years as well. The Ryans of Tipperary.
2 more men who played with tremendous tenacity and no little skill here at Croke Park, time and again, Aidan and Bobby.
When Offaly won their first All-Ireland in 1981, Martin Colligan was there. He was there again in 85, and he was joined by his brother Paddy, the Colligans from Offaly.
Mark Corrigan, along with Paddy there, taking the salute of the crowd.
Finally, 2 more Offaly All-Ireland medal winners. Aidan Fogarty in 81 and again in 85. Noramian Draharo, Declan in a Hounta from Offaly, the Fogarty brothers.
So the final pair of brothers there, Aidan Fogarty on the left-hand side and Declan. Great Offaly stars of the past.
Bola boss mode, the Draharaka, a via play, the Shinamon, since the Blint and Tahar. Good amount.
Good to see them all back here again, looking so well and taking the acclaim of the crowd as they richly deserve. People have asked the question why it's brothers this year as opposed to being, say, a Jubilee hurling team. Well, that's because Cork, of course, won 3 in a row during the 70s. So it's a nice turn, and it's a nice opportunity for all these men to come back here and enjoy the occasion.
Well, it's their